Okay, so show is going out right now. Where are you at?
Are you guys finally about ready? We're tired of waiting on you. I am Shelly Poston, and I would like to welcome everyone on behalf of the A-Town Boosters. And tonight, we saw visions of what we wanted this night to look like, and it had a lot of different ways that we wanted to do it. We decided to call it Tribute to Our Hometown Football Heroes. And through the course of this week, I talked with some of the boys a little bit more than I'd ever spoken to them before. Met and talked to a lot of parents via Facebook, texting, and email. And in the end, I think this night has turned into a lot more than what we originally thought. Of course, these guys and the cheerleaders and these coaches are the main focus for being our heroes for having such a historic season. But what I found is the hero name can be fitted to so many other things. It can be extended to the volleyball girls who did their crazy dance in the end zone after our guys scored. It can be the crazy moms all bundled up shaking their cowbells like crazy. It can be the guys, the dads, and the grandpas pacing the sidelines endlessly while our boys were doing their thing on the field. The cheerleaders, I can honestly say, have done more jumping jacks this season than most football teams do in an entire season. Our A-Town community of fans consisted of people, obviously, who have kids directly involved with our team and the cheerleaders, but it's amazing if you're on Facebook or if you go to the games or if you look at the concession stand, there are people who don't have any vested interest other than they want to be a part of such an awesome community and awesome school. So I extend my hero definition to them as well. And then the boosters. There are so many endless hours of behind-the-scenes stuff that you guys have no idea that goes on. And then there are all the people who volunteer. Once again, some of them doing their duty as having an athlete in the program, showing up at the concession stand and working. But thanks to all those people who do that stuff and volunteer, keep in mind they all have regular jobs too. It's not like booster is their job. All that had to happen to make things like this happen. So they are heroes in my eyes as well. And finally, after talking to some of the boys over the week, some of them wanted to talk. Some of them were afraid that they were going to be a little bit too emotional and didn't want to go there in front of the town, and I get that. But they want to say thank you to you, and you meaning the parents, the fans, and so on. Thus, on the back of the program, which I want to thank Appleton Banking Center for printing these, and my mother, wherever she is. Where are you, Mom? She hates this, but she helped get all this typeset and made it all work in the wee hours of the morning. And then Appleton Banking Center, Barbie and Nikki Stranger helped put these all together, so I want to thank them. But I do want to read on the back of the program, the captains, along with the members of your A-Town 2014 football team, would like to give a heartfelt thank to you, their coaches, parents, cheerleaders, boosters, and fans, for all of the amazing support and school spirit they have experienced during this awesome ride of the season. So. At this time, I would like to turn this over to the real master of ceremonies, our own Chris Poston.
Thank you, Shelly. Hey, A-Town fans, where are you? Come on now, we gotta do a lot better than that. I'll tell you why. Because right now, we're getting ready to go live on the air in front of thousands and thousands of people listening to what's going on in this gymnasium tonight. So what we want to show these people listening on the air right now, we want to show them just how really proud we are of these A-Town Tornadoes. Avon. Let 50,000 watts of country radio know how you feel about this football team. Let's hear it. And I remember coming in on Saturdays, and I'd be disappointed if I didn't see at least 38, 40 points from the Abingdon Avon Tornadoes. And it was always like 58, 60 every single week.
What are you talking, 38 or 40? I mean, it was a killing every time that you guys hit the floor, hit the field.
And after those 10 weeks, all those names, and I remember coming in on that Monday, and it was the hangover from the playoff loss, and putting every single name in that hat. And when Jim Lee pulled out Abingdon Avon, we all looked at each other and smiled. I think this town was pretty happy too when we did it.
Maybe that covenant was meant to be. I mean, there were literally 9 names that went into that hat, and it came out with the perfect winner. Sorry to everybody else who's listening who, had a bid in that war, but it was waged, and this team came out yet again victorious.
Yeah. I think it's time to meet. We couldn't be here, by the way, and give a $1,000 check and a trophy with our friends at Martin Sullivan Incorporated, Bree Gloves, Advanced Plumbing and Mechanical, and from CenturyLink. Tonight we have Buddy Dalton, your own Buddy Dalton, and Dar Lexi here tonight. I think it's time to meet the A-Town Tornadoes. You want to meet your A-Town Tornadoes?
Direction, but I want to know who you are and I want to know what position that you play. So let's have it, man. Who am I talking to?
Jacob Johnson, tight end, defensive end. Quarterback inside that. Ryan Garrett, right tackle. Jason Drew, offensive line. Steve Farmer, linebacker. All right, you're a little fullback, you line. Jonathan Mason, tight end. Ladies and gentlemen, the best team in this town, this area has seen in 20+ years. Let's hear it one more time. Hometown Heroes of the fall sports season, and these guys, led by a group of men over here, and Rick Quinn, head coach. Come on over here, Rick. Bring the rest of your coaches on. Guys, come on up. Let's give them a big hand. Coach Quinn, how does this feel to be here today?
It's awesome. Community support was great throughout the season, and once again they turned out and showed the support for this team.
What are you thinking, like week 7, when you put up another 48 points, and how do you keep these guys from going, just keep that high every week? I mean, 10 wins, no losses, and all those points. How did they keep their heads on it? How did you keep them staying that way?
Well, I mean, they had high goals, at the beginning of the season, they worked really hard, they started last November, over at Auto Marquette, they made a committed effort to have an undefeated season and make a little bit of a run, and you said week 7, the great thing about week 7 is next week we're supposed to play on, and that was a pretty big game for us this year.
It was, and you took care of them. I was telling